Dear parents and guests, the graduates of the class of 2020 welcome you to our commencement exercises. May we request that you allow each one of us our moment of recognition in as dignified a manner as possible. Thank you for demonstrating your support for us in giving our ceremony the dignity and honor it richly deserves. Estimados padres de familia e invitados, los graduados de la clase de 2020 les damos la bienvenida a nuestra ceremonia de graduación. Quisiéramos rogarles que nos permitan disfrutar este momento en reconocimiento en la forma más digna posible. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our faculty and class of 2020. Leading the class of 2020, the principal of Somerset Academy South Homestead High School, Ms. Alina Riveron Lopez. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem performed by seniors Alexis Cruz and Julie Torres.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening, distinguished board members, faculty, parents, guests, and seniors. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Somerset Academy South Homestead High School's class of 2020. My name is Natalie Vega, and I'm honored to serve as your Master of Ceremony this evening. And now, to officially welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony, please welcome our Assistant Principal, Ms. Laura Steele.
Good evening, families, friends, and distinguished guests that are watching for the first time ever from afar. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for Somerset Academy Charter High School South Homestead's remarkable class of 2020. Although this may not have been exactly the way we imagined our evening, we are delighted to be able to share this pivotal moment with you, even if from a distance. We are here today to celebrate the graduating class, but we also want to take a moment to recognize the relentless support of all the parents, family members, teachers, counselors, coaches, mentors, and friends. Your influence, encouragement, your guidance, your sacrifices, your support, but most importantly, your love, has helped guide these incredible young men and women to this special. Class of 2020, today we honor you. Your presence in this moment demonstrates a significant accomplishment. And while you may not have been on this campus for the last few months, you have all been in our hearts and on our minds constantly. And what better day than today, your high school graduation day, to come back together and celebrate as a family. Don't think of today as only marking the end of a journey, but rather the celebration of the beginning of a new one. Today, you will leave your legacy at SASH, and also some very big shoes for the juniors to fill. You are a class that will forever be near and dear to my heart, as you all started your high school journey at SASH, and I was also beginning mine as one of your school leaders. We grew together, we learned together, we made mistakes together, and came out stronger on the other side together. And while a graduation is a momentous time for any high school senior, it is a particularly meaningful moment for all of you. And I don't just mean that because you're graduating in the midst of a global health crisis, although we know that that's been very difficult. Today, in this room, a quarter of you will become the first in your families to graduate from high school. That is incredible. And 3/4 of those of you heading off to college, which is the majority, will be the first in your families to earn a college degree. You accomplish this because you are resilient, you are determined, and you are strong. the kind of strong that can move mountains. And as you've navigated your way to this moment, each one of you has stood strong in the face of adversity. Even before this pandemic, you all fought hard to overcome the unique obstacles that presented challenges in your life. And although you may not have come out of the fight unscathed, as Oprah has said, you turned your wounds into wisdom, and you have become stronger individuals because of it. Know that those experiences, your experiences, they have value. And no matter how difficult your road has been, what you have had to overcome, wear your experiences proudly and let them guide you. Your voice has value. Elevate it for the common good. Advocate for others. Stand up for yourselves and for what's right. You have value. Love and respect yourself always. Know your worth and demand nothing but the best from this world. It has been a distinct honor and an immense privilege to be your assistant principal. Thank you for making Somerset Academy South Homestead a place I love and cherish. You have all made me so proud. Thank you, class of 2020, and congratulations. And now please join me in welcoming the principal of Somerset Academy South Homestead High School, Ms. Alina Riveron Lopez.
Good evening, parents, faculty, distinguished guests, board members, joining us virtually, of course, and also our graduates here tonight. Once again, I want to welcome you all to Somerset Academy South Homestead and Somerset Academy Virtual's 2020 graduation ceremony. I know that I speak for all of us up here tonight when I say that we are extremely honored and happy to be sharing in this celebration of the accomplishments and the unique qualities of the 79 fine young members of the graduating class of 2020 for Somerset Academy South Homestead and Somerset Academy Virtual. As I stand up here and look at the audience, honestly, it really does seem surreal. It's so different than any other graduation that we have been a part of. I know that the last few months have been tough. I don't even think that we thought we would be here in this gym celebrating, but here we are. And although we may be 6 feet apart from each other, practicing social distancing and streaming this graduation live for our families to see, sometimes I don't know what happened. I am happy, though, that we are here to be able to share in this moment together. You can never prepare for something like this. I wish we would have known. But this is life. This is what life brings us. It throws us curveballs. Sometimes we plan for things, and guess what? It just doesn't go our way. But you guys have been strong, and you guys have been able to rise to the occasion. You guys have been able to fight hard, and you guys have been able to get what you want every single day. You are here today celebrating each other. I think this time has really shown us that we cannot take one single moment for granted. You never know what's going to happen. To our parents and our families joining us this evening, I know firsthand how special this moment is. And I know that we all have mixed emotions right now. You see, I have a daughter that is also a senior, and she is graduating this year. I know all of the emotions that you're all feeling at home, and the emotions that you are feeling here in front of me as well. Because as a parent, I also want to see my child walking up on stage. But we're all here together, whether it's watching from home or sitting here in front of us. We are here, and everyone is going to watch you all walk up on this stage. I know it's hard, but I also know that as parents, we know every single moment that our kids have gone through. The hard work, the sweat, the tears, the joy, the laughter, everything that all of you have gone through these last 4 years. And like me, you all know how special this moment is to watch our kids graduate. No one will ever take this moment away from us. No one person, no one thing, not even COVID-19 can take these moments and these experiences away from us and you, the graduating class. From the bottom of my heart, parents, thank you. Thank you for making the choice of bringing your child to Somerset Academy South Homestead, and for entrusting us in their well-being and in their education. To the class of 2020, what can I say? This has definitely been the most interesting and challenging year of my life, both as a parent, as an educator, and as a leader. I look back in the last few months, and it has really been difficult, a very difficult process. This pandemic has really taken a toll on all of us across the world, personally, financially, academically, and emotionally. Never in a million years would I have thought that something like this could happen. For me, it was especially difficult and heartbreaking every time I would visit your classes virtually, especially Mr. Killen's class, because you all had Mr. Killen's for government and economics. And I would see your faces, and I would see the sadness in your eyes, and it would break me down emotionally. It would just make me think of my daughter and everything that she was feeling. And I know, although I knew you guys were there for each other and you were sharing in your thoughts and you were sharing in your emotions, it really was still hard. And it was hard because I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't take this pain away from you. I couldn't change the circumstances. As teachers and as educators, we always try to protect our kids and try to prepare them for everything, just like parents do. We strive to protect our kids. And I couldn't do this. And I'm sorry that I couldn't do this for you. I'm sorry that this was not the senior year that you all expected it to be. I'm sorry that you did not get to experience the normal things that seniors expect to do the last few months of their graduation. I'm sorry you did not get to experience things like prom and grad bash and our traditional senior picnic. I'm sorry that this graduation ceremony was probably not what you expected or your parents expected. I know that there are things that we did not know would happen, but we're here together. We made this happen. We're here today, and we need to be grateful, and we need to give thanks for having the opportunity to share in this moment. Whether 6 feet apart or watching virtually, we are here together, and we are here to celebrate you, class of 2020, and your accomplishments. Take this time and enjoy it. Take this time and appreciate everything that you have done the last 4 years and celebrate it. Think of all the memories that you have experienced and all of those sitting around you and watching you from home. As Dr. Seuss once said, sometimes you never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. You are truly a very special class, and one that we will never forget. You have a lot to celebrate and a lot to be proud of. It truly is an honor to be standing here, graduating one of the most talented, caring, vibrant, impactful, and obviously resilient classes that Somerset Academy South Homestead has ever seen. Without a doubt, your presence will be missed in the years to come. I also want to take this time to thank the teachers and the staff members of Somerset Academy South Homestead. There is no doubt in my mind that we have the most amazing, caring professionals this education system has ever seen. You have made a great impact on the lives of these students, and I know that they know this as well, and they feel it. Even through these challenging times, at times that we too were suffering and we too were emotionally breaking down, you were there for the class of 2020. I know that the class of 2020 will always remember what you have instilled in them, and they will never forget how you were there for them throughout the 4 years that they were in high school and throughout this pandemic. Lastly, I want to thank all of you for allowing me to be part of this amazing class. And although this year was a very challenging one, I want you to know that you really, truly hold a very special place in my heart. I'm never going to forget this class. It has been a pleasure watching you grow, some of you the last 5 years. I'm truly honored here to graduate this class. Seniors, always remember that you are a hurricane. And although hurricanes are strong and powerful, there is always a calm and peace in every hurricane. Always remember to be that strength and that power, but also that calm and peace to those around you. Hurricanes, as we move on with our commencement ceremony, I want to leave you with one last thought. Orrin Hatch once said, "There is a good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises." Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. So to the class of 2020, congratulations on the beginning of the rest of your lives. And now I want to bring your class sponsor, Mrs. Andrade.
Thank you, Ms. Lopez. To mis amores, my children, my troops, and my game changers. Words cannot express how proud I am of each and every one of you. I will never forget when I was first blessed with your presence in our first period community engagement class back in 2017. Seems like yesterday we were waking up with my crazy songs and dances as we reviewed the agenda for the week and the missions we had to pull for our school. This is where Sleepy Logombardi nodded yes to all my crazy ideas, as Cassidy, Dylan, Joseph, and Gianfranco tilted their head back in despair, while Karina, Dawn, Chris, Samantha, and Destiny laughed and got their pants in gear for Andrade Turbocharge. Who could forget my Briannas? This was just the beginning of the roller coaster ride that awaited us. As the years progressed, new children enlisted in Andrade's army, each contributing their unique gifts to the wonderful world of SASH. Our ESO class was pachanga time. We got to work, learned the language, and tested out. I always looked forward to Luis's smile and tight hugs, Abdieli's 1,000,001 excuses on the status of her assignments, pero ¿por qué tú no tienes tu tarea contigo? Kevin and I's sisas, Liz's beautiful smile, and Juan's papi chulo walked down the hall, accompanied by the charming grin. Who could forget the new add-ons, Hunter, Emily, and so many more. The activities office became our home and safe space, where countless of you came to speak, grow, listen, and also got some tough love. Am I right? Slowly, I got to know each and every one of you through tears and laughter and everything in between. How I treasure all of these moments. They will forever hold a special place in my heart. I could continue to go down memory lane, but unfortunately our time is limited. Limited on the stage, limited in school, limited in the world. So, what do we do with our limited time and the perception we choose to view the world in? Will greatly determine how and what we achieve. And thus far, I can honestly say that I am proud of all that you have achieved. The seniors sitting before me, members of the class of 2020, are by far some of the most determined, giving, resilient individuals I know. We all know that this year didn't go quite as expected, but it did test you. You thought tests were over after high school? Life always tests us. We may not be able to control what life throws at us, but we can control how we choose to respond to it. Thank you for taking the high road. Thank you for keeping your heads up and choosing to see the light in times of darkness. May you go onward in life, always choosing to seize the day. Carpe diem, my loves. Congratulations on your very special day. And thank you for allowing me to be a part of the journey. Mama Andrade loves you very much. And now, I would like to present a special performance from now on by Senior Alexis Cruz and Julie Torres.
Drink champagne with kings and queens, politicians praise my name.
Thank you, Alexis and Julie, for such a wonderful performance. I would like to present the senior class Vice President Chantel Diaz.
Esteemed faculty, staff, parents, and my peers, despite of all the odds, we made it. I know there is sorrow in each and every single one of your hearts because we were robbed of our senior year and all of our concluding memories. I'm not going to stand here and tell you not to be sad, bitter, or furious. Be all of those things, but let's also equally, with as much energy, be simultaneously thankful. Thankful to be alive, healthy, and surrounded with people who love and care for us. Thankful to have had the opportunity to have met each other and developed beautiful, long-lasting friendships and bonds. Thankful for all the amazing memories, from our many meetings in Andrade's, now Vega's office, to racing around campus getting every and any field trip form signed in time, to meet the deadline we always procrastinated, to karaoke Fridays with Mr. Killers, and so many more. For those memories, I am thankful, because they are what turned us into family. Although it has been a blessing, it has also been a curse. It has what has made missing the second half of our senior year even more unsettling. Growing up, I never really knew what I wanted to be in life, which I'm still not 100% on, but not the point. However, one thing that I have known for the longest is that I was going to work hard to earn good grades, acquire a high GPA, and be accepted into a dream college. Not only did I achieve my goals, but I surpassed them with the efforts that I put in. It did not come easy. There are a lot of things that come easy, but they're not necessarily worth it. Anything worth having, you work hard for it. Demetria McKinney. In life, we must fight for what we want, do the unexpected, overcome those obstacles. We only get one life, so don't waste it. I'd like to end off by sharing a piece by Nikki Bonas called All In. It doesn't matter what exactly you choose to do with your beautiful life, but I hope whatever you choose, you go all in. I hope that you give it everything you've got every single day. I hope that you're not afraid to dig deep within yourself as you chase your dreams. And I hope that you chase them with as much passion and boldness as you possibly can. I hope you pour your entire heart into them and go to bed each night so proud of yourself, because you know you gave it everything you had. My beautiful friends, I hope you're not afraid to go all in with your one beautiful life. Thank you for your time, friendship, laughs, and memories, which I'll hold on to forever. Thank you. Now please welcome Nicolas Silverio.
Hello, everyone. It's a great honor to stand before you here today, all things considered. First and foremost, I would like to commence by thanking all of our staff and faculty for making this very moment possible. I would like to thank Ms. Vega for putting all of this together and ensuring that we got a piece of the graduation we were meant to enjoy. Likewise, Ms. Lopez and Ms. Steele for ensuring and checking that we were all doing well during quarantine. Our class sponsor, Ms. Andrade, for not giving up on us despite relocating to another school. And last but definitely not least, Ms. Childs and Mr. Pantaleon for recording us and helping us bring this idea to life. I'm sure we all understand the difficulties that our staff and faculty had to go through in order to put this together, and on behalf of my senior class, I'd like to say thank you, especially to all the teachers who have helped us get to where we are. Additionally, it goes without saying that I would like to thank all of the parents and family and loved ones who have consistently helped us achieve the accomplishments we hold. Thank you for believing in us, motivating us, helping us, and above all, loving us unconditionally. Without any of you, none of this would be possible. We're the graduates you see here today due to the efforts of this amazingly strong and loving community in and out of school. Now, my fellow graduates, over the last 6 years here at Somerset Academy Software, I have learned and experienced a lot with you. We've journeyed from falling asleep in Mr. Clinton's 7th grade civics class to staying up, studying for exams, attending events, and ensuring that we all got our homework completed in a timely manner. We've evolved from sitting outside the breezeway every morning awaiting the school bell to visiting Ms. Wilkamefa and helping her with setting up her room each and every day for the insurmountable amount of work and activities she prepares for all of her classes at what felt like the crack of dawn. We've endured having to watch the morning announcements of younger students who have appeared to have no equipment, to seeing them grow up with new equipment, which has allowed the very program broadcasting this today to develop and flourish into a nationally renowned theater production. And now, the most important experience we will remember for the rest of our lives, our much anticipated graduation. All of these experiences and memories will no doubt be valuable as we move forward in life, but I think that the most important thing we have learned over the last 4 years is to cherish those small moments with those around us. Over the next few minutes, I would like to talk about what we've learned and the people who have helped us achieve these lessons. I told you that the most important thing we learned was to cherish those small moments with those around you. Let me give you a couple of examples of what I'm talking about. Earlier this year, we had our first movie night. We raised a lot of money for our senior. It was a true peak success. Melissa Fernandez was our team captain, Chantel Diaz managed the concession stand, and Maria Mendoza sold candy at the while Alyssa Crunal took pictures to commemorate our. Around the end of January, we held an NHS induction ceremony, with this being the largest senior group in SASH. I remember Gia Lam, Charles Roman, Joseph Martinez were just a few of the members attending the ceremony. With Chantel Diaz as a president of the club, she shared her speech and said something along the lines of, "A person's character shows who they are by what they do." I'm sure we can all apply. I'm sure this can apply to everyone, as we have at least struggled once in our lives. After reciting the pledge, we all blew our candles. Finally, around March, James Sandoval, Cassie Mertens, and I traveled to Washington, D.C. with the rest of Tea Production for our final competition. After 4 years of competing, this would be my last time. It was something we were all looking forward to, each and every day when we had Miss Childs in Pantaleon. Shortly after the day that we arrived, we found out that the convention had been canceled. Around a couple thousand students were sent back home, including us. Something we've worked so hard for being taken away due to the dangers of this pandemic. As you see before you, I can say we've all lost something to what has happened. Our prom, grad bash, a traditional graduation, and even what was meant to be our last day of school. These are all things every senior looks forward to, and I can assure you we surely do. We will never get to experience what could have been, but I am glad we were able to experience what we've done. The memories we shared together will never be forgotten. Next, I'd like to take a moment on behalf of myself and a few graduates to thank some of the people who have brought us here. I'd like to thank my former English teacher, Ms. Dua Kamefa, for teaching me that giving up is never an option. She's taught me that through whatever challenge I may face, to continue fighting in order to. I'd like to thank Mr. Roque for believing in me and forcing me to be creative and think outside. I'd like to thank who I consider my parental figures here at SASH, Ms. Childs and Mr. Pantaleon, for continuously having faith in my potential and pushing me past. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my friend Nick, who has always been there for me no matter what, who has sacrificed his time to take me to school each and every day on his own, despite having to go work at 6 a.m., who has disciplined me to become the young man I am, and who has been the best father I could have asked for. Thank you all for making my high school years. As a final thought going forward, I'd like to leave you with a quote from Catherine Polson. "No one can take your memories away from you. Each day is a new beginning. Make good memories every day." As we graduate today, I want you all to be proud of your accomplishment, stand tall, and continue to move forward as we begin a new chapter in our lives. As a strong, noble class that we are adaptive, we are resilient, we are hurried. Thank you. Now, please welcome back Ms. Vega to the.
Thank you, Chantal and Nicholas, for your heartfelt message to the seniors. At this time, we would like to recognize our extraordinary students for their academic excellence and extracurricular achievements. Just as the colors of our faculty's academic regalia reflect their degrees and fields of learning, the colors of the stoles and cords worn by graduates today symbolize their efforts and accomplishments. First, let us recognize those students who have dedicated themselves to pursuit of academic excellence, our honor graduates. The term honor graduate is reserved for students who have distinguished themselves with outstanding academic achievement. These graduates are further designated by 3 achievement levels: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. Cum laude graduates are those who achieved a final grade point average within the top 15% of their class. These students are distinguished by silver cords. Will our cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? Magna cum laude are graduates who achieved a grade point average within the top 10% of their class. These students are distinguished by their green cords. Will our magna cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? Finally, summa cum laude graduates are those students who have achieved a final grade point average within the top 5% of their class. These students are distinguished by their orange and white weave cords. Will our summa cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? Please join me once again in congratulating all of our honor graduates for their academic achievements. We would also like to recognize students for their commitments to extracurricular organizations and honor societies. Members of the National Honor Society are distinguished by royal blue and gold cords. Members of student government are distinguished by red, white, and blue cords. Members of the National Art Honor Society are distinguished by red, yellow, and blue braided cords. Future Educators of America are distinguished by red and black cords. And finally, Key Club students are distinguished by blue stoles and blue cords. Will our National Honor Society, Student Government, National Art Honor Society, Future Educators of America, and Key Club graduates please stand and be recognized? Congratulations once again, graduates, for your notable accomplishments. And now, our very own Hurricane TV production team has put together a very special tribute for the senior class.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. 'Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. 'Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
is where the chapter ends. A new one now begins. Time has come for letting go. The hardest part is when you know all of these years when we were here are ending. But I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives. And now the pages turn, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. Where the water meets the land, there is shifting in the sand, like the tide that ebbs and flows. Memories will come and go. All of these years when we were here are ending, but I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives. And now the pages turn, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We say goodbye, we hold on tight to these memories that never die. We have had the time of our lives, and now the pages turned, the stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
The city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'll never change in who I am? This road never looked so lonely. This house doesn't burn down slowly. To ashes, to ashes. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am?
We hope you enjoyed seeing the graduates as they have grown up. Thank you, Hurricane TV team, for those moments in time. And now, please join me in welcoming our senior class president, Melissa Fernandez.
Okay. Okay. Welcome and good evening to all teachers, staff, parents, guardians, family, and friends from far. Today is the day we have all been waiting for. Who knew, am I right? Who knew that instead of being in a room with our families and friends, we would be miles apart? I remember all of us the first week of school wearing our crowns and being so happy to make numerous memories and new experiences. With our families, celebrating what we have accomplished through our 12 years of education. We are stuck, well, we're here. I get it. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. But one thing is certain, that we are a strong, blank family and class. The class of 2020, born in the shadow of 9/11 and graduating with COVID-19. Wow, that's for the books. Definitely something to remember. It's something we will be talking about with our kids, grandkids, etc. We made history, but anyways, it's sad to know we won't ever experience prom, grad bash, or any other senior activities. I'm sure many of you have family members who work in the medical field, and I know you know, oh God, and I know you know how scary and nerve-wracking it is to know that they are exposed to the virus. I know for a fact, firsthand, because my mom works in that field. She would go from 3 to 11 p.m. at night to work. You think I was thinking about prom? Or grad bash? Or picnic? No. I was worried about my mother's life, about my dad's life, about my sister's life. I was praying every night for the safety of my family and and my friends in this room right here. I understand some of you may not understand nor care, and that's fine. But just put yourself in other people's shoes. This virus isn't a joke, and yet people still tend to take it as a joke. Be glad that you are sitting here today, healthy and safe. Be glad that your friends and family members are still here, healthy and safe, instead of fighting for their lives at the hospital or fleeing and running for their lives in the streets. There's people every day losing their lives because of the virus. There's people losing their lives because of their skin color. People losing their lives because they're just not, quote unquote, accepted, not knowing when their last day will be. This goes to show you that life is short and you should take advantage of it as much as you can. It's easy to be mad or sad about missing out on these last special events, but we can't let this loss shape our attitude forever. I want to thank the staff for pulling this virtual graduation through and being there for us. Instead of giving up on us, you guys kept on motivating us, and we thank you. I want to thank all the lunch ladies that fed us every day. Miss Annie, I went to go get cookies every day. I want to thank the cleaning staff who always managed to keep our school clean and were so nice and kind. I want to thank our security guards and police officers for keeping our school safe. I want to thank all the teachers from middle to high for teaching us very valuable lessons in life. And finally, I want to thank the administration for keeping us in check, whether it was disciplining us or dealing with our nonsense. All of you should give yourselves a pat on the back and be grateful for all of the students you made smile, laugh, and grow as a person each and every day. We thank you. I want to take this time to have a moment of silence for all of those lives that were lost from 9/11 till now, 2020. Thank you. My final words to the class I have been so privileged to lead is to be ready and happy for the next chapter of your lives, because it will be a roller coaster. Remember to think twice before speaking. Everything happens for a reason. Everything has a purpose in life. And finally, to live life and appreciate those things that are valuable to you. And by that, I mean family and friends who will be there for you every step of the way if you choose wisely. Thank you, Class of 2020 President, signing off.
Thank you, Melissa. And now to present our Class of 2020 Senior Awards, please welcome the 2020 Government and Economics teacher, Mr. Jason Killens.
Good evening, students, families, faculty, alumni, staff, and guests. The first thing I would like to do is to recognize a few special students. These students are going to be receiving the Principal's Honor Roll for the 2019-2020 school year. As I call your names, can you please make your way up to the stage to receive your medals? Nahara Aragon. Jose Brower. Melissa Fernandez. Jaylene Figueroa. Gia Lamb. finally, Jean Franco Soriento. Once again, can everybody give them a round of applause? That was our principal's honor roll. Next, these students are receiving an award for honor roll for the year of 2019 and 2020. Samantha Abeja. Angelica Baraderas. Kevin Sellis. Miss Chantel Diaz. Ermitania Diaz. Hunter Gomez. Destiny Lopez. Joseph Martinez. Karina Martinez. Nicholas Silverio. Mark Sola. And Jordi Ventura Miranda. Let's give these students one more round of applause, please. I've had the pleasure of teaching many of these students when they were just young, 7th graders 6 years ago. And finally, once again, as graduating seniors of the class of 2020. There's an old saying that goes, sometimes life brings you full circle to a place that you've been before just to show you how much you've grown. And we all have watched this class not only grow, but excel academically, compete in sports, competitions, and overcome obstacles that no other senior class has ever faced in modern history. Due to unforeseen global circumstances, we all were separated prematurely. In class, things seemed hopeless and very grim. But look around, guys. You all have returned and get to experience this milestone with one another together. All of you have accomplished so much over the past 4 years in high school, but don't be satisfied. Reflect on what has brought you here today, and also focus on how much more there is left for you to accomplish. Author Mandy Hale stated that when life brings you full circle, pay attention. There's a lesson to be learned. Well, seniors, today's final lesson is that good things never come easy. So cherish every moment because life goes faster than we think. So live your life to its fullest extent because we never know what tomorrow brings. Now, for Somerset Academy's most distinguished awards, the Hurricane Award and the Fellowship Award. The first award that we will present is the Hurricane Award. The Hurricane Award is given to the senior who faculty feels best exemplifies a well-rounded student, someone who is academically strong, polite, and helpful to the faculty, and who best presents themselves as a contributing member of the SASH student body. During this student's illustrious career at SASH, they have graciously worn many different hats around the school. This student was a multi-year member of the SASH dance team, SASH step team, Future Educator of America, National Honor Society, and was elected senior class president by her peers. Rarely have I seen a student more invested in their school and their peers' well-being as this young lady. She is the heart and the soul of the class of 2020, and she has selflessly advocated for her classmates, whether they know it or not, time and time again. Through her willingness to uplift her peers and the camaraderie she exudes daily, there couldn't be a more fitting recipient of this award. Please continue down your path of success and know that your Hurricane family is always here to support you. In addition to receiving the award, this student will receive a scholarship check to help her with her college expenses. The 2020 Hurricane Award goes to the 2020 class president, Miss Melissa Fernandez. Congratulations. Next, we will present the Fellowship Award. This award is presented to the student who has completed an exceptional number of volunteer hours in the community. This student has faithfully served our school and community for countless hours in multiple ways throughout his high school career. One of my original students, this young man has always been courteous, pleasant, and respectful whenever we've conversed around the school over the years. As a member of student government and the treasurer of Key Club, he's taken an active role in the betterment of his school and community. This young man took part in building 2 programs at SASH as an integral part of our award-winning culinary competition and TV production teams. The most impressive feat is all of this was accomplished while maintaining the highest GPA of the class. So please promise to continue to push academic boundaries and exceed all expectations. In addition to receiving this award, this student will also receive a scholarship check. The 2020 Fellowship Award goes to Nicholas Silverio.
Thank you, Mr. Killens, and once again, congratulations to the seniors who received awards. And now, for the moment that senior class has been waiting for. But before we continue, we know how important photos are, especially for the parents watching at home. Students will be photographed by a photographer when they approach the center of the stage, and also as a group after the ceremony. We will post all images online for you to view and save. At this time, we will present the diplomas for the graduating class of 2020. Seniors in row 1, please rise and line up to receive your diploma. I would like to present Ms. Andrade, who's going to do the presentation of diplomas.
Jose Brower. Nicolás Silverio. Melissa Fernandez. Gia Lam. Charlie Gonzalez. Chantel Diaz. Joseph Martinez. Jordi Ventura Miranda. Alexis Cruz. James Sandoval. Gianfranco Sorrentino. Angelica Valladares. Nahara Aragon. Christopher Valle. Mark Sola. Emily Perez. Hunter Gomez de Molina. Ermitania Diaz. Sasha Chavarria. Destiny Lopez. Samantha Abeja. Janai Allen. Isaiah Andrade. Alexander Galero. Jade Castillo. Brianna Castro. Kevin Celis. Michael Chambliss. Lorenzo Cordero. Juliet Fernandez. Vidal Fernández. Jaylin Figuera. Andrés Flecha. Christopher Flores. Oscar Gasca. Justin Gilbert. Samantha Gwynn. Anais Hennis. Ronnie Hernandez. Luis León. Tyler Leach. Daniel Longobardi. Ricardo Mancias. Jose Martínez. Karina Martínez. Denise McGrath. Denise. Alicia McIntyre. Don McKnight. María Mendoza. Cassidy Mertens. Sabrina Otero. Victoria Pacheco. Genesis Perez. Joanny Perez. Evelyn Picado Fonseca. Samaya Richardson. Guillermo Riosech. Jan Rodriguez. Liz Rodriguez. Bernard Rowe. Adielis Román Casanova. Daniel Sáenz Colmenares. Colmenares. Tessie Torreblanca. Julie Torres. Christopher Velasquez. Noel Vigil. Noelis Vigil. And from Somerset Virtual Academy, Rebecca Martin. We would like to take this opportunity to recognize the seniors that could not be here with us today and are graduating virtually. Raúl Cruz. Alyssa Kernwell. Diego Morales. Luis Pérez. Natalie Persaud. Charles Roman. Daniel Sanabria. Giovanni Sandoval. Dylan Sloan. And last but not least, Cameron Wilson. And now, please let's welcome our principal, Ms. Lopez.
Okay, so this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Here we go. Students, please rise. I do want to remind you before we move on, and I do graduate you. Once we walk out of here, put your mask on because we do need to practice social distancing, and I know you guys are going to be very excited and you're going to want to hug each other and stuff like that. Make sure you put your mask as we walk out. I just wanted to do that before we start graduating you. Are you ready? All right. So here we go. As principal of Somerset Academy South Homestead and Somerset Virtual Academy, I certify that these seniors have met all of their requirements set forth by Somerset Academy, the Miami-Dade County Public Schools, and the state of Florida. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2020 to be graduates of Somerset Academy South Homestead and Somerset Academy Virtual. At this time, graduates, you may move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations! Congratulations, guys. You truly deserve this moment. I am so happy that we are all here together. I am so proud of you guys, and I hope that you just cherish this moment. I know it wasn't what we thought it was going to be, but you are here, and you're all graduating. And I think that this year we have, I think it was 100% graduation, so congratulations to everybody. Ms. Vega, I know that you have some last words before they move on. And remember,
This is how it feels. think about now, can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like the women and men